Hey ladies, it's Linda Lippin here from Linda Lippin Pilates, and I would just like to talk to you a little bit today about the kind of coming climate of more COVID restrictions and what we all need to do for ourselves to take care of ourselves, even if we cannot go out to our exercise classes, to the Pilates studio, or to the gym. In addition, winter is, coming. And if you live in the North or the Northeast, at least here in the US, it's starting to get cold, and it becomes kind of less and less friendly for wanting to be out and walking around and engaging in outdoor activities. So I wanted to really talk to you about the focus on self-care and how important it really can be at this moment in time to look online for your Pilates teachers, your personal trainers, your yoga teachers, and other personal care services that can really help you get through this winter, both mentally and physically. Okay, so what many of you may know that I personally have been teaching online for well over a decade. I started doing it when I was living in Turks and Caicos because I couldn't really leave, the tiny A-list resort island where I lived, but still wanted to teach clients from off island. And the way I started doing that was basically via Skype and FaceTime. There were no recordings of sessions. There was no Zoom. It was, really dependent on internet connection and how things were going. But in general, I was able to do that. I had a PayPal account then. People just paid me via PayPal, and I was good to go. So it really does work. So take a look at kind of what's going on online for things like that. But, as I shared earlier this week and last week, my online clients are doing phenomenally. And I work with a whole lot of women who are in their 60s and 70s, some of whom have low bone density, osteoporosis, hip problems, back problems, knee problems, and they are all thriving doing their Pilates sessions and classes with me online. People's bone densities are going up. Okay, joint pain and shoulder pain and neck pain are getting less. People are getting more muscle mass, they're maintaining their weight, and they are feeling great. So this totally can happen and should happen for everybody. So look around online. Look for folks who already have some existing videos. So look for folks who have existing YouTube videos, Instagram lives, YouTube lives. You can look and see how they are online. I also recommend looking for your old teachers and trainers. So you guys who are out there who, there's thousands of you now who I've worked with at some point in time, whether in my own studios, over in the Caribbean, here in New York, wherever it was, where if you want to work with me again, you can, because I'm teaching online on Zoom. So you look for folks that if you don't know anybody, you're going to look for recommendations amongst your friends, amongst your colleagues. Then take a look at those trainers online. Just make sure that you like how they sound, you like how they teach, you can follow their directions. That, just as if you were seeing a personal trainer in the gym, that it's somebody who you want to hang out with online for, 1 to 3 hours a week, and then move forward in that way. I promise you it can work. You may need some small pieces of equipment, but I've managed to, have people use soup cans and full bottles of water for hand weights, items of furniture in their homes for benches and seats when we've needed it. But realistically, as long as you have a mat, internet connection and a phone, you're pretty much good to go for getting a good workout at home. So I would really, like to see more people doing that, more people talking about it, more people reaching out to their teachers and their trainers and committing to that online practice, because it is a commitment to yourself. It is a commitment to yourself to take time in your day and in your week to do activities that will make you feel and function better for you, for your family, for your community, for the long haul. And yes, we would all love to be back in the gym. We would all love to be back in the studio, but I can't tell you how quickly that's going to happen. So, now's the time. For any of you who might be interested in working with me or seeing the kind of online programs and online teaching that I do, I would love to invite you over to Your Pilates Teacher. This is a free Facebook group where I simply am there giving out information, showing workouts, talking to folks. And I will also be running some periodic free workshops and trainings in that group, which is primarily for women who are a little bit afraid to exercise, especially themselves at home, due to back pain, neck pain, osteoporosis, or diastasis recti. And if you kind of fit that demographic and you are in that group, I'm in that group. I could be in that group as a client and not just as the person running the group. Just go on over to yourpilatesteacher.com. You'll just opt in. I'll send you a link to the group. I will send you a free guide to Pilates exercises that will help lower back pain, and lots of great free information from there. But there are a lot of other teachers and trainers online as well. I encourage you to connect with at least one who you like and start getting in a regular movement and exercise program for yourself. I promise you, you will feel better for it. All right, have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you soon. And once again, it's Your Pilates Teacher